Hello, 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 all of my fellow goblins. Barnacle back again with our Monster Goblin PC gaming build. Or gaming PC build? Oh, which would work better. Anyway, we're about to get started with that, so should be pretty interesting. I don't know exactly how it's going to show up, but we'll see. And hopefully I got the sound issues fixed. I had some sound issues in the unboxing video, so I apologize for that, but hopefully everything will be good in this video. I almost don't even want to create the video because I just want to get into building it and getting it set up and start playing games and stuff. But for you guys, I'm going to do that now. So just before we get into that, let's do this real quick. Alright, so we're going to start with the motherboard, obviously. So, get this out. See what kind of extra stuff we got in here. ROG keychain thing. Welcome card. ROG stickers for the win. The motherboard book. Keep that out in case we need it. All the little parts. We'll put those in here. Screws and stuff. Alright, we can get rid of this. Put this over here for now. Take this out. And put it on here. Get these guys out of the way. Alright, and what do we need? We need the CPU, of course. So, this is an i9, again, 13900KF. The F meaning that there is no onboard graphics. Oops. Apparently I just cut that box open. But that's okay. We just want the chip. Give me the chip. Alright. Get that out of here. Here she is. Get this guy open. And it can only go in one way. To line up with the notches, right? Doesn't move around. We can close this. This cover's supposed to pop off. That's all good. Put that down. We should be seated fine. We will not need any thermal paste because our cooler already has thermal paste on it. So next we're going to install the Vengeance RGB DDR5 64 gigabytes of RAM. Going to line up with the slots in there. Nice little clicks. So satisfying. Good. All right. Now, I guess we put in the SSDs. We got 2 of them. We'll have to take the headers off. Or the, I say headers all the time, but the heat sinks. So we got 2 of these. All right. 980 Pros. 2 terabytes each. So normally I would say if you're putting different types of storage in your on your motherboard, so like if you're doing 1 terabyte, like a Fire CUDA or something, like boot drive, and then the other ones are going to be 2 terabytes or something like that. Or if you're reusing a drive from another build, and you're concerned, you can always put the boot drive in first, get everything loaded up, get your Windows installation or whatever on there, and then come back later and put in your other drives, right? But well, let's just get all of this stuff peeled off of here. Nice. The peel for the win. There. This big one here. Another one here. That was a big one. Alright, I don't see any more. Oh yeah, right here's one. Big one in the back to cover all of the I/O. Use my case box as a trash can. Alright, so we're going to take this off. I think we're going to put them here. So, these screws fall out? No. So, underneath, you have this. You got to peel off for the heatsink to work. Put this in. Oh, this thing's stuck to my finger. Did I open this? And then toolless, sort of. And then we can put this one back on. Ugh. I don't know why, but I feel like that one's raised up a little bit. Alright, and the other one we could put here, I guess. This is what we're doing. Not as big of a deal with Gen 4, but with Gen 5, get off. You definitely want to do it with Gen 5. Like, really, these guys should only go on one way. Yeah, see, so this one's raised up, so I guess maybe that's just the way it is because... Oh no, now it's flush, see? Alright, so we put one SSD in this slot here, one in this slot here. This slot up here at the top is where a PCI or whatever Gen 5 M.2 would go. As you can see, the much larger heatsink on there. Let's see if I can show you better from a different angle. But see, that's a much larger heatsink. Probably be better if we weren't using all black, but all right. So anyway, that's the motherboard process done. I guess we can put it in the case. So let me get that up here. All right, I think we got everything ready to go. Looks like the standoffs are already in here, so we should be good. The I/O goes in the back. This case is set up where you could actually have a vertical GPU down here. Have to buy the cage or whatever, the mount. So that's extra. Looks pretty good. I think we'll be all right. So let's go ahead and put that in there. Should be able to get in here. Line this up. All right, we should be good. The case has a cutout on the back so we can put the I/O mount, right? So we can get the I/O mount in the back. We'll put the graphics card in last. We'll get everything loaded up with the graphics card before we install the other two cards. So the capture card and then the HDMI card. You know, the video capture card. We got the game capture card and then the video capture card, whatever it is. All right, so I think we're good. I'm going to remove these fans so we can get the I/O here, and then we'll get that set up next. I'm just going to pause while I get all the fans and stuff out. So, okay, I took all the fans out in the front. I had to take out the hard drive bay enclosure down at the bottom too, and also to put the 360 millimeter radiator in the front. There's a little plastic piece right here that also needs to come out, so that way we can fit it in there. It doesn't look like there'll be enough room to do a push-pull configuration, at least not with this bottom fan. But the top two, we could do that if we wanted to, I guess. Remember, the fans will be from the outside pulling air in through the radiator and into the motherboard, with the graphics card being obviously right here. And then exhaust up here. So 3 exhaust and then the intake. Then we can control the fan speeds, right, for negative pressure, positive pressure, neutral pressure, whatever it is. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with. Is that literally like a piece of hair on there? Okay, so let me unbox that I/O and AIO, and we'll get with that. So the backplate bag is nicely labeled Intel, so that'll be good for us. It also came with a AMD and a TR4, and I don't even know what TR4 is. So Let me still continue unboxing all this stuff. Alright, so on the back of the motherboard, especially with the case having a nice open cutout, we're going to go ahead and put the bracket on. It has, these things are adjustable, right? So depending on the size that you needed to put in, but it also has some sticky tape on here. So I'm going to peel that off. Worst build ever. Crazy. Alright, so that's good. Alright, yeah, I need to put the fans on the radiator first, and then I will get back with you guys. Okay, so we got to put the standoffs in. I put the radiator in and attached the 3 fans on the front. That was pretty easy. Having a storm right now outside, so. Good as I'm gonna get it. Alright, and so the pump here already has thermal paste applied. So we just have to figure out how we're gonna run this. Push this down. Get the thumb screws. While holding some type of pressure. That should be good enough. Get the other 2 on there. Oh. Ugh. Crazy. Get it all finger licking good. Alright, that should be good. Be nice if we could get this more. Yeah, well, that's the best we're going to get for that. So, I guess it's time for the power supply unit. Let me put this guy back on. And then the pump header, and then the rest will go through the back. So, alright, let me switch this around. Alright, so here is the PSU. It's the MSI MPG. MSI.
fan goes on the bottom because there's a dust filter on the bottom. And then it's fully modular. So we'll plug in the cables. We'll drop that bad boy in here. That should be good to go. And let's see. The best thing about this, alright, so we need this. We got one nice rated 600 watt to 600 watt, 16 pin to 16 pin connector. That's for the GPU. So we'll plug that in right here. 12 volt high power. And I will get all this put in, and then I'll flip it back over and show you guys where everything is connected up. All right, hold on. All right, let's try to get some of these connectors figured out. So we know the 24 pin connector goes here at the top. Make sure it's seated. We got two CPU cables up here at the top. That one. That should be good. This is for the GPU, so we'll save that for later. This is a USB, I think. Alright. So, this one is the Type-C cable, which should go here. That's good. Now this guy goes here. All right, that one's in. Get that fixed. All right, audio's in the front, and then again, I can't really see the pins, so the empty one goes there. Can't put it on if you don't put it on the right way. Front panel audio. USB 2.0 is either one of these, apparently. That's all good. Doesn't really click in or anything. All right, and then the most pain in the butt part is these reset button, power button, all that stuff. So I'm going to mess around with that, and then I'll get back with you guys.